We are doing the Detroit Lions versus the Carolina Panthers analysis, breakdown, and prediction video. Let's go. I am being challenged by Chat Sports to get to 500 likes in this video. So if you do me a big time favor and smash that like button, let's get to 500 likes so we can accomplish that goal. Here we go. You got the Detroit Lions. They're at home in this game on October 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern time here. Lions are heavy favorites. They're 9-point favorites in this game. Total over and under is 45 points. Underdog here, massive underdog, Carolina Panthers. What are these two sporting? Well, you got the Detroit Lions, who's a 3-1 record here, scoring offense. They're doing 26.5 points per game. That's 8th in the National Football League. Scoring defense allowing 20.88, 13th in the NFL. Carolina Panthers are winless at 0-4, scoring offense 16.8 points per game, 24th in the National Football League. Scoring defense, they're giving up 25.5, 26th in the NFL. These two teams are on different trajectories. Right now, the Detroit Lions are trying to win the NFC North. More wins they get, the better chance they get that in the year 3 of the rebuild. You look at the Carolina Panthers, they just drafted their franchise quarterback this past year's draft in Bryce Young. They're winless. They're just trying to get a win. They're just trying to get their groove on. It's about, their first year of their rebuild. So two different teams and two different spots. One's trying to get a win, and one's trying to win the division. But who do you got winning this game when you look at these two teams? If you have the Detroit Lions winning this game, put DET. If you have the Carolina Panthers winning, put CP. Blow up the comment section with your guys' prediction of who's going to win the game. Let's get into the latest Lions injuries, and the Lions are doing pretty good here. Brian Branch, questionable. He got injured in the Packers game. He came back in. Jason Kabinda, questionable as well. You got Halapoulivaati Vaitai. Great to see him on this list as questionable. He actually practiced yesterday. Really good news, and it looks like potentially he could be playing in this game, giving the Detroit Lions their offensive line at full strength. Julian Okwara, he is questionable to play as well. He just got taken off that list. And Kerby Joseph is questionable, receiving an injury a couple weeks ago. When you look at the Carolina Panthers, Xavier Woods, safety questionable in this game. Jonathan Mingo, wide receiver questionable. And Dante Jackson questionable as well. The Lions offense is going against the Carolina Panthers defense. Lions offense, 24 points per game, 13th in the NFL. Total yards, 381.3, 8th in the NFL. I'm going to take the over on there. Passing yards per game, 269.7, 7th in the NFL. But Carolina Panthers is really good at stopping those pass yards, 176.8. That's 6th in the NFL. That should be a fun matchup to watch those two. Rushing yards per game, the Lions are a good rushing team at 111.7. Rushing yards per game for the Carolina Panthers defense is booty cheeks. You got to see that because it's only 136.3, 27 in the National Football League. The Detroit Lions turnovers is -3. That's 25th in the NFL. Turnovers for the Carolina Panthers is -1, 21st in the NFL. But that's not all there. Here's players you got to worry about on the Carolina Panther defense here. And one is Brian Burns, the edge rusher. He's doing pretty good this year. 5 quarterback hits so far, 5 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and 14 total tackles. He is a big player. I mean, last year there was questions about potentially this guy being traded because he's a good player in a bad team. And the Lions got to account for him. The offensive line really need to do their job on Sunday. You look at the rest of the players, though, for their football team. You got Brian Burns. He's, just like we said, 3 sacks. Frankie Lavu, 2.5 sacks. Yutur Gross-Matos at 2.5 sacks. Derek Brown, the good interior defensive lineman, 1. And Jeremy Chin, a very good player for that football team. Now, if you are tired of overpaying for sports, you all need to get Game Time. With killer deals, last-minute tickets, best prices guaranteed, you can stop stressing and start getting hyped for fun that you'll have. It is easy to find and buy tickets for every kind of event in your area whether that's sporting events, concerts, comedy shows, or whatever, with their lowest prices guaranteed, it's the Game Time Guaranteed, which means you always get the best prices. If you find tickets in the same section and row or less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. You can get exclusive flash deals on tickets for football, baseball, basketball, concerts, and more. And if you look in the middle section, by the way, I think it's a fantastic feature of the app. It shows you where your seat is, and you can move your phone left to right, and you can see the surrounding area, kind of like a 3D live photo. So download Game Time app, create an account, put in the code LIONSCHAT for $20 off your very first purchase. You go to the redeem code section, plug in LIONSCHAT, sign up with an email. It's just that simple. Terms do apply. Create an account, redeem code section, LIONSCHAT for $20 off. The link is going to be in the comments section and description of this video. If you're buying Lions tickets this year, make sure you're using Game Time. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. So what is your prediction for this game? Go ahead and place it in the comment section. Who do you got winning? What is the score? I want to see this turn into a great conversation, whether you're Lions fans or Panthers fans. Blow it up. So what have the Lions done so far this year if you're a Carolina Panthers fan here? They defeated the Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, 21-20. They took an L to Seattle Seahawks, 37-31. We defeated the Atlanta Falcons 20-6, and we just defeated the Green Bay Packers 34-20. And if you're a Lions fan, what has the Panthers done? Well, a bunch of L's here. They lost to the Atlanta Falcons 19-21, lost to the New Orleans Saints 20-17, lost to Seattle as well 27-37, and lost to the Lions' divisional rival Minnesota Vikings 21-13. So what are things that the Detroit Lions need to do to win this game? First thing here is stop the run. The run game is so important for the Detroit Lions to make sure that we end it for the Carolina Panthers and force Bryce Young to throw the football. He's a rookie quarterback. They don't have that many great weapons at the wide receiver position. They just really don't. And so they depend on the running game as well as, same with Bryce Young, he is a mobile quarterback. And right now the Detroit Lions are number 1 in the National Football League stopping the run. We need to continue to do so and stop the Carolina Panthers from running the football. If that game plan works, the Lions should absolutely have a way to win this football game. Next is we got to do play action pass. Guess who's back? Is Jameson Williams, the Detroit Lions wide receiver. You got Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, and of course Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jared Goff, I've been saying it all year long, is one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League with play action pass. When you can run the football like the Detroit Lions can, you can do the play action pass, and teams bite on it so much. So important that the Lions stick to this game plan. Don't get too conservative. Continue. Look, the Carolina Panthers has got a good secondary. They truly do. And if you can make them bite a little bit and get that play action, you'll have opportunities for players to be wide open like we've seen multiple times, and the Lions will win that category. How about we got to pressure Bryce Young, the young quarterback here. Put pressure on him. Our defensive line has done a phenomenal job the last 2 weeks putting pressures on quarterbacks. We got after Jordan Love, getting after Desmond Ridder. We continue to do that formula in this game. When you stop the run and you can pressure the quarterback, he's going to get a little bit antsy, specifically probably in the second half of games. We can sack the quarterback, disrupt him, get him nervous. The Detroit Lions will then, the secondary and the linebackers can make some big-time plays. We can get some turnovers, and turnover wins games. So, for me, go ahead and let this defensive line eat them up. You should be in good spot in this football game. Run the football. That is a given here, and specifically with the Detroit Lions. We have a two-headed monster with Jahamyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. These guys need to just continue to feed these two the ball. If they are consistently running, and I tell you what, the run defense of the Carolina Panthers is not good, the Detroit Lions can eat up clock, beat them physically at the line of scrimmage. Lions will win the game. Absolutely, no doubt about it. I watched Carolina's run defense, and it can be ran on. They were getting chewed up from the floor up from the Minnesota Vikings. So the Lions, use those guys. Use Montgomery. use Gibbs and just smash the football down their throat. You do this all game long, the Lions are going to have a good outcome here. Less errors. Stop shooting ourselves in the foot. This is the big thing for the Detroit Lions. Wide receivers, catch the football. Offensive line, no false starts. No flags. Personally, I think in this game, for the Detroit Lions to win, we gotta not hurt ourselves. We cannot beat ourselves. We already got issues with refs, and we already got issues with playing against the other team, so let's not have issues on ourselves. Stop with the pass interferences. Stop with the holdings. Stop with the false starts. Catch the football. Don't do personal errors. The personal errors are going to get you to lose this game. And for a team like us, who is, in my opinion, is the better team here, just go in this game, play physically sound, okay? Don't shoot yourselves in the foot. You should win the game. You should. And so for the prediction for this game, I have the Detroit Lions winning easily, 34-13. Lions should win this game. It's at home. The crowd's going to be absolutely crazy. The defense and offense of Carolina Panthers is not good. The Detroit Lions offense's defense is top 10 in football. This is a mismatch. The Lions should win handedly, and I think that's the outcome of this game. It absolutely should be. You do got players coming back, or people that are part of the Lions organization, like DJ Chark, and you got our former coach coming in here, or two former coaches here, Todd Wash and our running backs coach. So we'll see what they can put up, but the Lions should win in this game. You can go ahead and follow me on social media, on Facebook, at Mike Kimber, on Twitter, X, at Mike Kimber, and I'm on Instagram as well, even though I'm not really on it. I'm going to just keep it 100, at Mike Kimber, and obviously on Facebook. So with that said, folks, we're live streaming the game on Sunday. See you later. Adios.